Another final part of the presentation, which is on TCAS. The Traffic Collision and Avoidance System is an integrated part of the transponder system in the aircraft. The TCAS detects and displays nearby transponder-equipped aircraft to prevent collisions. It calculates and displays possible collision threats and triggers vertical speed orders to avoid collisions. The TCAS system includes a single-channel TCAS computer, 2 TCAS antenna, which is found on top of the fuselage, 2 Mode SATC transponders, which we've talked about already. One is active and one is standby, as well as an ATC TCAS control panel, which we have also looked at already. Within the TCAS unit, you can see here that the TCAS, the ATC transponder, as well as the TAWS database and the ADS-B input and output functions are all part of the same system. The TCAS system uses a protective envelope around the aircraft. This envelope extends 30 nautical miles horizontally on either wing, on either side of the aircraft, and 30 to 80 nautical miles in front and behind the aircraft, together with up to 9,900 feet vertically above and below the aircraft. Within this protective envelope right here, the aircraft's TCAS system has the ability to look for, detect, and warn of traffic that is equipped with transponders. But in order for traffic to show up on a TCAS system, it must have a working transmitting transponder. It is not equivalent to a radar system on, for example, a fighter aircraft. We don't use radars to look for traffic. We look for traffic using signals that are intentionally coming at us. When the TCAS system operates, it interrogates all transponders in the vicinity and then determines for each aircraft its bearing, distance, rate of separation, and relative altitude. We call traffic within our protective envelope intruders, and bearing, distance, rate of separation or closure, as well as altitude is always based on how it differs from your parameters. The TCAS uses each intruder's information to calculate an intruder's trajectory, as well as the CPA, that's the closest point of approach, and the estimated time TAU before reaching that CPA. That can be a little bit technical, so let's put it up on an illustration. Here I have 2 aircraft. We are on the right side right here, flying straight on level, and we have an aircraft here that is not in our immediate vicinity and therefore out of view for us, but actually is coming and descending into our flight path. It is now up to the TCAS system to calculate if that is in fact a threat. When calculating the intruder's position, bearing, distance, etc., it calculated first the CPA, the closest point of approach. The CPA is not where the 2 lines here overlap or intersect, because it is depending always on the aircraft, the individual aircraft's speed and rate of change. The CPA right there is the closest point where we could collide if we make any deviations from our flight path or he does from his. Once it has determined the closest point of approach, then it calculates the time for us to reach that CPA, and that's called the TAU. The TAU is used to trigger resolution advisories as well as traffic advisories. TAU is a ratio between the distance that separates the two aircrafts and the sum of their speed. Therefore, like I said, the CPA is not the intersection between the two lines because we may not be reaching as far as the other aircraft will on his or her trajectory.